We are all started up here. That's the normal engine start in the Mooney. And now we'll go through the after start flow. We'll arm the autopilot, flaps come to takeoff. Align all of our instruments here. Set our trim for takeoff. Trim set for takeoff. Now we'll do an autopilot self-test. Wing leveler mode, we're going to roll left, overpower the servo, roll right. Let it come to the right, overpower the servo, back to center. We'll align our heading bug. Heading mode, roll left, and roll right. Back to center. Acknowledge our GPS here. Once this pops up, we'll put 1082. And we'll do a tracking test on the autopilot. 1082, it's in V-lock, and we'll put 180 up top. Now we'll go to track low sensitivity. Roll left. Slowly it'll start rolling right. And then we'll go to high sensitivity track. Now it should move a little faster. Very good. Test this disconnect. We're just going to go heading select and altitude hold. We'll test our trim horns. Then I'll check my disconnect. Autopilot check's complete. Now we're on the after start checklist. Engine instruments are in the green. Throttle set for 1000 RPM to 1200 RPM. Mixture is set. Flight controls from full back, full forward, to the left, and to the right. Flight controls are set, and flight instruments are all checked and set. That's the engine start and after start flows in a Mooney. Centennial ground, good morning, Mooney 9058 Victor, run-ups complete at Charlie 1, information Mike, VFR departure west-southwest to the practice area.
Mooney 9058 Victor, Centennial ground, runway 17 left, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi runway 17 left via Alpha, Mooney 58 Victor. Okay, 17 left via Alpha, we'll take Charlie right on Alpha, then to Alpha 1, we're going through all three hotspots, so we'll use some extra vigilance on the taxi. And the before takeoff checklist, trim is set for takeoff, flaps set for takeoff, manifold pressure power setting should be about 24 inches at this altitude. Fuel boost pump is on, seats, seatbelt, shoulder harnesses checked and set on the right. Flight instruments are all checked and aligned. Automation, autopilot is tested and armed. Radios set for departure. GPS nav source, so we've got runway 17 left off of Centennial and a course of 170 bugged. Altitude selector window is set. 8,000 is the initial target. Heading 170 is set. Audio panels checked and set. Threat windows are set. Traffic and terrain. That leaves us with the final items. Okay, this is going to be a normal takeoff following the normal takeoff profile with a rotation speed of 70, climbing out at 100 miles an hour till we reach 1,000 feet. At 1,000 feet, we will be accelerating to 120. There'll be a positive rate, gear up, and flaps up coming through about 90 miles an hour. If we see anything we don't like on the runway, we'll pull the power to idle, bring the aircraft to a stop, and advise ATC. If we're airborne and we have an issue, and there's still available runway left for landing, we'll plan on using that. Otherwise, just slight left or right banks below 1,000 feet to land off the end of the field. 1,000 feet to return, and we'll plan on coming back into Centennial.
Mooney 9058 Victor, Centennial Tower, fly straight out, runway 17 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 170 at 5.
Fly straight out, cleared for takeoff, runway 17 left, Mooney 9058 Victor. final items. Flight controls are still free and correct. Transponders 1200 altitude. Our annunciator panel looks clear. We'll verify the runway alignment. Other than that, brakes are released, clock's running. Fly straight out, she said. Runway 17 left is verified. Brakes are released, here we go. We'll stand power up to 2000 RPM. Stable, set takeoff power. Takeoff power set, airspeed's live. There's 70, rotate. Positive brake, gear up. Flaps coming up.
Victor, make left traffic, runway 17 left, clear to land, wind 160 7.
Make left traffic, clear to land, runway 17 left to Mooney 58 Victor. Here comes pattern altitude, we'll throttle back about 17 inches of manifold pressure, set 2400 RPM. All flaps are closed. Okay, speed checks, flaps approach. Flaps are set to approach. Gear down, landing check. Okay, before landing checklist. Gears down, green light, floors checked, flaps. Plant full, indicated at approach, engine induction air is filtered, mixture set. Prop controls max, high RPM. Seatbelt controller harnesses are secure. Landing clearance is received on 17 left. Landing checklist complete. Alright, to be my touchdown point now, I'm going to set about 14 inches of manifold pressure. Get the aircraft trimmed for 90 miles an hour. Really looking for traffic here as we're flying in the pattern. Alrighty, it looks clear left. Turn base leg. Set final flaps. Let the aircraft slow down to 80 now for our final approach speed. Here's 500 feet, final flaps are set. Runway 17 left, we're cleared to land.
Cessna 2 Hotel Bravo, traffic over Arapahoe for the parallel runway Mooney.
372, roger.
Now using my power to stay on the glide path here and pitch for airspeed.
Mooney 58 Victor, traffic off your right for the parallel runway, Cessna.
Insight, Mooney 58 Victor. Typically in the Moonies it takes about anywhere from 14 to 16 inches of manifold pressure coming down final. A little less if you're lighter and a little more if you're heavy. Likewise, the winds will factor into that as well. If you have a strong headwind, you'll need a little more power to take you all the way to the runway. Alright, here coming through 200 feet, final verification, landing gears down. We're cleared to land on 17 left. I see the numbers for 17 left and the runway looks clear. Really important with the Moonies to be on speed crossing over the airport fence here. Otherwise the plane will float all the way down the runway. You do kind of power the airplane down to the runway though. Right about here we'll start burning the power back nice and slow, looking all the way down towards the end of the field. Power's at idle. And we'll keep the controls in there for the crosswind.
Mooney 58 Victor, turn right next taxiway. Runway 17 right, taxi via Bravo.
Okay, turn right here on Bravo 8, runway 17 right, taxi via Bravo.